Hello, ReZero fans. Welcome back to another ReZero video on the channel. Oh my fucking god. ReZero Season 4 Episode 11 has hit me to my motherfucking core. This episode was so amazing. I shed literal tears. Not just because it was peak as fuck, but everything, the direction, the music, the characters, just the way everything was playing out. And towards the end, I was bawling in tears. I have not felt this way since season 1, season 2, season 3 when Subaru was giving his speech. That really hit me. I have not felt this way since all of those times. And honestly, oh my god, watching this without being spoiled, without really getting into it, really being able to watch it and immerse myself in it. I was bawling, I was emotional, it really hit me to my motherfucking core. Everything was perfect. I have never been so happy and depressed at the same time. This final episode to a core was so amazingly done that I am even more excited for Core 2, but I am actually satisfied with now waiting because it really we feasted today. We feasted today. Like, oh my god, I am not usually one to cry. If something really needs to impact me, something really needs to hit me in the feelings in order for me to cry. And ReZero, without fail, each season has done this without fail. Season 1, I cried. Season 2, I cried. Season 3, which is pure action, made me cry. Season 4, dare I say, it made me cry. Like, oh my god, I do want to keep on talking about it, but we have to get into the episode's contents for me to really get in there and just digest everything that's happened. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. The episode begins with Subaru charging at Ram now that he's been caught acting sus. Emilia then traps Subaru in an ice cage as Ram says she wasn't stupid to confront an imposter alone. As in this loop, Subaru of course hasn't told them about his amnesia. He thought in order to get more information on who the past Subaru is and who's trying to kill him, he won't tell them about the memory loss this time. However, this has led to his actions being seen as sus and him being seen as a fake. And obviously Ram, who's very perceptive, is the first one to actually catch him in the act. And basically is now, you know what I mean, we're now seeing the aftermath of putting this guy on the spot, this new Subaru on the spot. Emilia, however, doesn't believe that that's fully the case, as she hesitates to get violent towards the Subaru in front of her. Subaru shouts out that he's lost his memories and that he's not a fake, which pisses off Ram even more as she refuses to believe it, still refusing that if he's telling the truth, she doesn't want to be the only one who's currently fighting for Ram's recovery. Emilia and Ram butt heads on how to continue this interrogation as Ram throws Emilia out of the way and attacks Subaru. There's a TV glitch here which has signalled when Subaru gets possessed, as he wakes up with the cage now broken and Subaru Natsuki was here, written all along on the wall. So yeah, honestly pretty much this shit is getting quite intense now. So Ram has even resorted to literally attacking Emilia. She threw Emilia out of the way, refusing to let anyone try and kind of, what's the word I'm looking for, convince. She refuses to let anyone convince her that the Subaru in front of her is telling the truth. Not like, I feel like she was on the verge of believing that he had lost his memories and, you know, isn't a fake Subaru, which is she's believed to be this time in this loop. But because it results in the unfortunate events that if he has actually forgotten everything and everyone, she's actually the only person now who's fighting for Rem's recovery, since even though she doesn't remember Rem, she still feels that sisterly bond and knows that she knows the love that she has for Rem, and she still wants to get Rem back. She wants to get her sister back. And since it was only Subaru that remembered, you know what I mean, they were a team in this. So we saw this in the past loops obviously, but she refuses to believe Subaru has basically forgotten everything, including Rem. Reed pulls up, which surprises Subaru because all this time it was thought Reed couldn't leave the upstairs trial, and here he is now on the bottom floor. Julius is fighting against a bunch of centaur beasts as Reed, Subaru and Miley's ghost watch him struggle from above. Even now, even after all that's transpired, Miley is still tormenting Subaru, trying to push the idea in his head to kill everyone and just read their books of the dead, trying to make him more obsessed with piecing together the old Subaru. And she's trying to convince him that the only way you're going to find out who the old Subaru was and why everyone loved him so much is if you just kill everyone and read their books of the dead. So yeah, she's still pushing that agenda in his mind. Reed descends and eliminates all the Centaur Mar-beasts as he begins 1v1ing Julius. Julius tells Subaru to protect Anastasia in his stead. Subaru's body seems to act on its own as he seems to run off to find her. He runs into Beatrice and Echidna as Echidna orders Beatrice to get away from Subaru, being told by Ram that he's a fake. Beatrice refuses as she's certain he's the real Subaru. Subaru begins crashing out at the constant suspicions that he's a fake, where he says if he was a fake, why would he ever want to pretend and act like Subaru Natsuki? Numerously insulting and self-hating himself. So yeah, we all know that obviously this is the Subaru Natsuki that has come out of the convenience store and has, you know, randomly been sent to this random world. So yeah, this is Subaru obviously without the character development. Everything that's happened that we've seen in previous seasons hasn't happened with this Subaru. So obviously we're still dealing with a Subaru who's so insecure about himself, who hates himself very much and refuses to believe that anyone, even his own mother and father, he doesn't want anyone loving the current him because he refuses to believe that someone this disgusting should ever be loved. And it's actually hurtful to like hear and really see him go through this, because honestly, every time he self-hates himself, obviously as a person who in the past even sometimes hates himself, this is why I relate to Subaru so much, because even before the amnesia, going back to season 1, I related to Subaru then and there. 16-year-old me, first watching season 1, I was like, this guy is me. He really is me. Not the whole being sent to the other world stuff, but a nerd. Like, you know what I mean? He was a nerd in his room, not knowing how to actually communicate with people. In a sense, he became a shut-in. Not saying that I was a shut-in. Whoa. But like, he became a shut-in, refused to believe that anyone could really love the current him. Somebody who he just felt so unlovable. He was very insecure, anxious, depressed. And you know what I mean? I can relate to this kind of Subaru. And seeing him again now, being like this, it hit me all over again. And one of the main reasons, now I'm going to get really nerdy right here, but one of the main reasons I fight hard every single day is because of this guy, man. This Subaru has changed my life because I felt so connected to him at the very start, and seeing him actually try, despite his insecurities, despite everything, he decided to fight, and he takes each day a step ahead, doing his best. And that's what keeps pushing me every day. So honestly, it's like going back to past me as well. Honestly, seeing this broke me. It actually broke me. Seeing him like this breaks me each and every time, because I can still feel the old me and sometimes still the new me. You know what I mean? We all get like this sometimes, but I still see the old me in this Subaru. So it broke me. It made me tear up because I can't not relate to this guy. Subaru begins breaking down even more, begging God that if he was being punished for the way he was in his old world, he surely learned his lesson, and begs to be sent back home and to be just forgiven. Echidna tries to leave as Subaru stops her, saying Julius asked him to protect her. Shawla appears in her scorpion form and attacks the group, basically telling us that one of the rules of the tower has been broken, because she only turns into this monster and basically targets people to kill them if one of the rules has been broken. So I'm just wondering, who broke a rule this time? Subaru saves Echidna from falling as she shoots a lightning spell, sending Shawla running away. As they're about to leave, the claw Echidna shot off with her lightning magic blows up, killing Beatrice, injuring Subaru, and leaving Echidna with just a bit more of her lower half this time. Obviously, as we've seen in past loops, whenever Echidna is on the verge of dying or has died, she's always cut in half. I'm just like, this is the third time now. This time she's got more of her waist and more of her legs. But in previous loops, it's always half of her body just decimated. Half her body's gone. Echidna tries holding on, not wanting to give back her body to Anastasia, as she'd wake up and instantly feel this pain. Emilia begins tormenting Subaru again, pushing him to kill her and finish her off in her helpless state. Subaru then picks up a rock and he's about to go through with it, but he can't bring himself to. Echidna, seeing him hesitate to even put her out of her misery, says she believes Subaru. Satella appears and begins enveloping Subaru in pure shadows as she says her iconic line over and over, "I love you, I love you, I love you." Subaru, who seems to accept it'll be better off if he just disappears into this darkness forever, is about to give up as Emilia saves him from Satella. They begin running away as Subaru stops suddenly. He begins losing it and he says he doesn't know anyone and doesn't know why they'd ever love and rely on someone like Subaru Natsuki. His insecurities and self-hatred really showing their colours here, as Emilia begins telling Subaru stories of how they first met, all the way to when he saved her, told her so many things that she holds in her heart and will remember forever. And honestly, I know, this is what I was saying when I've just kept being put in my feels. Seeing Emilia just try and kind of see if she can bring back memories into Subaru by telling them about the past, telling them how she first met him, telling about how he saved her, how he told her so many things that she'll never forget. Clearly trying to kind of help him in a way, because obviously since Subaru lost his memories, this new Subaru, no one, not even, in my opinion, no one really tried to kind of help him in the sense of remember him. Just kind of, they've always questioned him like, damn, have you really forgot your memories? Do you not remember this? Do you not remember this? Do you know what I mean? Questioning him, really making him think like, who is this guy that they're talking about? The way that Emilia is doing this now, she's kind of just going eye to eye with him and really like talking to him, not forcing him to try and remember or question him, but actually try speaking to him, trying to show him full on who the Subaru Natsuki is. The Subaru Natsuki that saves her, tells her that he loves her, and will do anything to protect her. She really sits down with him and tries to actually talk to him and explain why it is that she loves him the way he is, which is something I believe the group wasn't doing prior. Yeah, they were asking him, wow, do you not remember anything? Do you not remember this? Do you not remember this? You know what I mean? Putting him on the spot, in a sense. In my opinion, that doesn't really help. That just makes him more insecure and question, like, why do they think this old Subaru is so, like, cool? Like, I'm so used to hating myself, being shut in my room. And, you know what I mean? The way Emilia really targets this is so heartwarming and just shows how much she genuinely cares about Subaru. Sitting down with him, even though the place is being destroyed around them, she really sits down with him and just explains and talks to him like a human being, talks to him the way she would the previous Subaru Natsuki, the Subaru Natsuki that she knows and loves. Subaru refuses to believe that this is the case, that he's capable of saving anyone, helping anyone, risking his life for someone, telling her not to lie to him. Somebody like that could not be Subaru Natsuki. A good-for-nothing scumbag, rotten to the core, he says. Wouldn't it be better if it was somebody else instead? Not him. Emilia then asks one question. Please, tell me your name. You may be right, Subaru. There may be somebody better for the job. Stronger, smarter. But she doesn't want somebody like that to save her. No. She wants somebody that she loves to be the one to do it. And the person that she loves is Subaru Natsuki, and she wants Subaru Natsuki to be by her side always. Emilia asks again, please, tell me your name. With a new glow in his eyes, he says, my name is Subaru Natsuki, trusted by Julius, believed in by Beatrice, forgiven by Echidna. If that man's name is Subaru Natsuki, then I am Subaru Natsuki. And oh my fucking god, not to glaze, but seeing this is the way that he gains determination, his strength to keep on going. To seeing this is how he gets that. Dare I say, it hits me to my core again. Like, I had a massive smile on my face, tears rolling down my eyes. This is how he believes in himself again. Believes that maybe this is Subaru Natsuki. Believing that this is why Subaru Natsuki did the things that he did, because he fell in love with a girl. Honestly, oh my god! The ground begins collapsing around the two of them. As they begin falling into pure darkness and chaos, Subaru rushes to hold onto Emilia. With new determination in his wake, this isn't the end. It won't be the end. Next time things will be different. Subaru returns by death to his checkpoint, but this time, it is different. He has a goal, a promise, a future he wants set in stone, and he'll do whatever it takes to make it happen. As the episode ends there. And holy fucking shit, what an episode it was. We really got to see everything this episode. We get to see Subaru at his core being the most insecure, self-hated part of himself. He crashes out multiple times this episode, really arguing with the group, shouting at them, telling them that, who is this guy that you're speaking about? Why do you keep asking for a Subaru Natsuki that isn't there? Why are you showing me a Subaru Natsuki that's loved when the Subaru Natsuki that I know doesn't deserve to be loved? Why does he deserve to be loved? I don't understand. I don't even know who you're talking about. He was really insecure this episode, showing us really how bad it was in his old world, showing us how he truly feels about himself before he met Emilia, fell in love with her, and promised to save her all the time. And honestly, like I said before, I can connect to Subaru. This goes back to 16-year-old me, when I was always down in the dumps, self-hating myself, criticising myself. Like, I resonate with Subaru, I resonate with this Subaru, but I also resonate with a Subaru that tries every single day, no matter what. No, overall, it was an amazing episode. Like, I got so emotional. I really connected with Subaru in this episode especially, and honestly, everything was just a 10 out of 10 from me. The last scene when they started playing Styx Helix piano version and Stay Alive together, like one after the other, I was just gobsmacked. I was like, damn, they're cooking so hard right now. And it was for a scene that was so emotional. Emilia bringing back Subaru in a sense of bringing himself, not the memories back, but bringing kind of the old Subaru back with the motivation, giving him a goal, giving him a reason to carry on fighting each and every day. She brought that kind of Subaru back, and honestly, it really impacted me, man. Honestly, like, I shedded tears this episode. But last, thank you all so much for watching this video today. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, tell me down in the comment section down below what you thought of Season 4, Episode 11. And oh my god, we're now on a break from the ReZero videos, ladies and gents. We're doing this now. We have to wait till August. I believe it's August is when Core 2 starts. But it has been quite an amazing journey to be able to like record these kind of videos every week for you guys. You know what I mean? I get to talk to you. I get to talk about my, you know what I mean, my favorite fucking series of all time in front of the camera to you guys. So thank you so much if you stay tuned every week. It has been quite a journey, and we will continue off in August. Yeah, man, we'll continue off in August, and now I'm gonna have to go rewatch some ReZero.